Did I get a pair of sandals? I got some Birkenstocks. They were cutting into the top of my foot. They're leather. So I'm going to show you a method that we can use to eliminate that, fix it up. You can also use it on any kind of leather shoe or sandal. So got these guys. And right at the top, these are pretty thick and they were cutting into my feet. So I'm going to show you how to fix that. Well, this is my first pair of Birkenstocks. My wife wears Birkenstocks a lot, and I thought I would get a pair. And this is a little bit about what I know and don't know, and the pair that I ordered, and the fact that these are being a little difficult to break in. So I'm going to do a little treatment, and hope this comes in handy for somebody else who has this. So these Birkenstocks I got are the Arizona Bold. And the Arizona Bold has a wider straps with a double buckle, and they are made with what I'm going to guess is a combination tan leather, but it's not as soft as some of their other leathers. So Birkenstocks, this one, it looks like it's leather. Got leather straps. It's got natural cork, which is cork and acrylic that's you can see mostly from the side here, and that is what makes up the basically where your foot's going to go, the footbed. And it's got some leather on the inside, which is like a nice leather. It's got some contours to it so that it sort of fits your foot. Eventually that will contour, the cork will break down. And it says it's natural leather and an EVA rubber sole. So the rubber sole underneath. And if you've never had Birkenstocks before, this would be like a classic Birkenstock with usually a softer strap. So the leather is going to be either what do they call it? They come in a couple different ways. But they've got some synthetic materials. They've got some leather. The oiled leather is going to have much softer straps than these. And the soles on the inside with the liner, if you notice that it is black printing in there, that's the original or the standard. If it has blue text inside here, that's going to be what's called the soft, and it has some EVA. It's got some foam underneath the liner, and those are a little easier to start out with. They recommend that for a beginner, but of course I'm a glutton for punishment, so I went ahead and got the original hard footbed. But I'm having a little bit of rubbing here on the top of my foot, and this leather's got kind of an edge, so we're going to take that edge off and we're going to condition these. So that's really where I'm getting some bothersomeness is right here where we got sort of double this. Now when you do the fitment for these, they want you to have about a 1/4 inch in the front or a 1/2 centimeter in the front, and about a centimeter in the front and about a 1/2 centimeter in the back, so that your foot fits in these properly. So you have a little bit of motion to the front and a little bit of motion to the back. They want you to have about a centimeter here inside between the foot and the strap and here. So I've adjusted these. If I go one more hole out, these will just fall off my foot. This seems to be the right space. But once I do some corrections to these straps, I think these are going to fit and wear a lot better. Not that these are finished bad at all. I think they're actually finished really well. So what we're going to do is I'm going to skive. I'm going to use my leather tools, and I'm going to put a bevel on the inside edge all the way around here, so there's a little less contact. Looks like that's got a knife cut. I did not see that. That might be why these were on clearance. But I don't think that's going to be a problem. I can always. So we're going to open these up, and we're just going to take, I think I got a number 2 here. So number 1. So this is an edge skiving tool, and it's just I'm going to break the edge on these straps. So right now they're cut pretty square. They're kind of rounded over on the tops, but where it touches my foot, I wouldn't say it's a knife edge, but it is a little sharp. So I'm just going to take the corner off of it. So that just rounds off that edge a little bit. And if you don't have a tool like this, you could definitely do this with a blade or with sandpaper. But I'm just sort of relaxing that corner. And this is really the side that was giving me the most trouble. Because this is the under the buckle portion. All right, so you can see we just took the edge off of that, just sort of a harsh edge off of the straps. So then we can use some conditioner to moisturize this and sort of soften these edges up. You got a lot of different choices. I was first thinking about using this Aussie leather conditioner, and this has got oils and waxes in it. But this will darken this leather quite substantially. So rather than that, I'm going to use some Bic 4. So let me grab that. So this is Bic 4 leather conditioner. I really like this. This will moisturize, it'll soften a little bit, but it doesn't. So it will not darken leather. Now, you're going to want to test it. It does less darkening than any other conditioner I've ever used. So we're going to use this. And I'm only going to condition the straps. So I'm using a horsehair brush here for polishing. And we're just going to work first the outside. And I'm going to keep it off of just keep it on the, leather strap portion. Not going to go on the insole. So all we're doing is rubbing this conditioner in. And I'll get the edges too. But this will moisturize and help to loosen this leather up just a bit. This is on the grain side. If you don't have a brush, you can also use your finger. There's nothing wrong with that. And this won't hurt the brass or the buckles. And you can also put this on the flesh side. What I really want to try to do is try to soften, break the edges here where we round those off by. But this will add a little moisture and make these straps a lot more supple. You can see that's already making these straps a lot softer, and they'll tighten up a little bit, but that's what we use the conditioner for, is to take some of the temper out of the leather. So these will be a lot easier to wear and easier to break in. These are very hard down here, but I'm used to that from wearing boots and breaking those in. But these straps over the top are something new for my feet. And this also could cause these straps to stretch a little bit, but I'm okay with them stretching about a hole. That might be a better adjustment for my foot. And I think I'll be able to tighten these to 3 holes instead of 2 once these settle in. So, okay, so we've got that. And then we might want to burnish these edges too. So you can use a wooden burnisher like this, and what that'll do is we can put that on here and sort of scrub these edges in, and that will polish these edges up and make them nice and smooth. Where we skived them, they're a little rough. You can see the color is slightly darker. Once that soaks in, it should be about the same. And we'll also hit this with a brush. This is just a horsehair polishing brush. And this will, if there's any left conditioner, this will spread it out, get it to more even out, and also buff up that leather. So I'm effectively trying to take that harsh edge and round it over and polish it up so it's not as abrupt on your skin. So you can see that these have not darkened very much, and that will lighten in about an hour. So what we were able to do is take this harsher edge and soften it up and then condition it. And that should make these a lot more comfortable. So let's go ahead and condition this one. My life much better as far as the break-in goes. So if you use that method, you'll be able to break these in a lot easier because you're not going to have that irritation at the top of your foot. These is probably about a month since I did that, and they were immediately, more comfortable on the tops. They just contoured to the foot. I ended up having to tighten them, about 3 buckle straps now. I started out with 2 on both sides, and these are breaking in really well. So thanks for watching. If you got some information out of this video, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.